Would you want to know how to increase your income without sacrificing your time? Well, I can tell you that many people would like to know how to do this, both non-retirees and retirees. So we are going to break this down into a two-part series and give you 5 distinct things that you can do as a non-retiree today to increase your income without sacrificing your time. So stay locked in. Hi, my name is Carson Graves, Certified Financial Planner and President and CEO of the Retirement Education Center.
And my name is Andrea Graves, Director of Operations at the Retirement Education Center. And we want to thank you for tuning in to our Retirement Education Concepts videos. These videos were created to help to make the difficult and confusing retirement process simple.
Absolutely, because with so many retirement strategies out there, so many retirement concepts, and of course with so many retirement products, it can become very difficult for consumers to digest it all. That's why we are so fortunate that we work with a team of expert advisors that will help us build a financial roadmap that will let our clients know when, where, and how they can reach their retirement goals.
For additional concepts on how to maximize your retirement, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload new videos. So Carson, everyone would like to increase their income for obvious reasons, but most people don't know how to or the most effective ways to do so. So what would you tell them?
And that's absolutely true. Many people, of course, understand the common ways to increase their income. And that's usually by taking on a second or even third job, unfortunately. But when you do that, you're absolutely sacrificing your time for money. And you shouldn't have to do that. So today, what I would like to give you are 5 distinct things that you might want to consider in order to increase your income without sacrificing your time. But before we do that, there are always 2 rules to retirement income that we would like to give you. And Andrea, what are those 2 rules?
Well, rule number 1 is to never run out of money, and rule number 2 is to never forget rule number 1.
Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about how you can increase your income as a non-retiree, means you're still working, without sacrificing all of your time.
So Carson, we're talking about non-retirees today about how to increase their income. So the first thing you have listed is to go back to school. Please tell us more about that one.
Sure. If you're trying to increase your income without sacrificing so much of your time or laboring into other jobs, going back to school can be a very, very effective way to do so. Because sometimes you have to go and get an advanced degree in order to get noticed at the job that you're at. And once you actually get that advanced degree, they may offer you a promotion. Now, of course, not many people would like to go back and get a bachelor's degree or even a master's or a PhD. Sometimes the job that you're at just may only require you to get a certain certification in order to get you noticed. But just getting higher education or getting some type of advanced degree can inevitably lead you into a position to where you are noticed by your job and give you the confidence to ask for that raise and go for higher income. So one of the things that you must consider if you want to increase your income, if you're a non-retiree, without sacrificing so much of your time or going and taking 2 or 3 jobs, is to try to get more education in your field.
Well, Carson, the second thing you have listed is to create a passive income. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, if you're a non-retiree, you must consider creating passive income. And this can go for even retirees as well. But for a non-retiree, if you're trying to keep your time and increase your income, passive income is definitely a way to do it. Of course, many people do this by going into real estate or buying into real estate property. You may not have the income to do so, but this is definitely something that you should have on your checklist to try to do to create some passive income. Some people are able to create YouTube content, TikTok videos or how to do videos, and they can absolutely create some passive income from doing things like that. And also, I've seen many people do very well in creating passive income by selling things online, like on eBay and things of that nature. So these are some things that you might want to consider to create some additional income for yourself without absolutely giving up all of your free time.
Well, Carson, the next thing you have listed is to modify your tax withholdings. How could a person increase their income by doing that?
Yeah, this one may not be so obvious. By modifying your tax withholdings. Now, of course, if you're going to take this particular advice, you're going to want to talk to a tax advisor, Andrea. You don't want to just go and do this on your own. You want to talk to your tax consultant and see if it's actually a positive thing for you to do. But a lot of times, as you know, during tax season, many people who are W-2 employees, they look forward to getting that tax refund back. And they think that's a grand thing for them. And of course it is. But what it has really meant for the year is that Uncle Sam has withheld more of your money than need be. So they are giving you money back in return. But the problem with this is that you're receiving less income throughout the year when this is happening. And Uncle Sam is not going to pay you any interest on that money that they're withholding from you. So you might want to talk to your tax advisor, then talk to your benefit advisor at your workplace and make some changes to your tax withholdings, because that money could be better suited going into your pockets throughout the year, where you can actually maybe pay off some additional debts, or maybe you can take some of that additional dollars and invest it. So you may be able to have better ideas with those dollars than what Uncle Sam has for you by keeping more for yourself and being able to increase your income simply by changing or modifying your tax withholdings.
Now, number 4 you have is to start a side business. Now, how is that not sacrificing your time in order to increase your income?
That is a very good question, a very valid question, because someone might think, okay, you're saying don't sacrifice my time for income, but if I'm starting a side business, wouldn't I be doing that? Absolutely not, because you have to change your dynamic of thinking, because when you're starting your side business, you're doing something that you love. It may be a hobby that you love to do. So when you're doing something you love, everyone knows this old adage that when you're doing something you love, or you're working in something that you really enjoy doing, it doesn't feel like you're working. So the thing that you're going to want to do is make sure that when you're starting your side business, it is absolutely something that you're passionate about, because you can end up, doing your side business so well, and it can start increasing your income better than your 9-to-5. And then you may have now the leverage to leave that 9-to-5 and simply focus on your own business, where you're now in control over your own income, and no one can tell you on any given day how much you can earn. So starting a side business is absolutely a very legitimate way to increase your income without sacrificing your time.
Well, Carson, the last thing you have listed here, which should be obvious, is to ask for a promotion.
Yeah, it seemed like it would be, right? The most obvious thing that you might can do in order to increase your income without sacrificing any time is just to walk into the employer's office and ask for a raise. You may have been working on this job for 5 to 10 years and never have received an adequate raise. You can go into that office and let them know, hey, I've shown up every single day on time. I've actually stayed overtime. I've given good ideas in the business meeting, what have you. And I've actually increased my education. I've done all the things that are necessary for me to feel confident enough to come in here and ask for a raise. You can also, talk to your employer in a very intelligent way and say, look, inflation has been X, Y, and Z over the last 5 to 6 years, but my income has not absolutely increased with that inflation rate. I need to have a certain quality of life, and I'm not able to afford the things that I need due to that factor. Well, that's one of the things that you can bring up in the time that you're sitting down with your employer and asking for a raise. Yes, these things may seem very simple. Some of these things may be a little harder than others, but these are 5 distinct things that you need to consider if you want to increase your income as a non-retiree without sacrificing your time.
Well, Carson, thank you again for your insight on this topic today, and thank you for watching. And if you felt this information was beneficial, please like this video and share with others.
So I really do hope that the information that we shared with you today will have given you some insight as a non-retiree on ways that you can increase your income without sacrificing your time. Please remember that these videos are created for educational purposes only, and that you should always seek out your own financial advisor, your own tax advisor, and your own attorney regarding your personal situation. And if you're looking for an independent fiduciary advisor to help you with these types of complex financial matters, we highly recommend that you utilize the links that we have in our description below and go ahead and schedule a 1-hour free consultation with us today.
For more information about this topic or any of the other topics that we've shared in our other videos, please reach out to our office or leave any questions or comments in the section below. After this video, please check out our other videos that will give you tips on how to maximize your retirement. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share it with a friend. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you have questions,
We have answers.